Hello guys, my name is Jesper Nissen, and in today's video we are going to talk about AI overview. So Google just launched the AI overview in Denmark also, and obviously since I work in Denmark, it's my first real life experience with the AI overview. And I thought I would start out by searching for a keyword that I care for, like cloud stacking. Let's just search here, and I'm not logged in. So this should be representative from what others are seeing. And this is what it looks like. So we have this SERP extract up here that they're calling AI overview. And then we are seeing a summary of what this keyword is about. So cloud stacking is, in the context of SEO, is a technique that leverage cloud-based platforms and so on and so forth. And so this is this kind of like a super featured snippets. You could call it that, with an image here. And then we have more details over here to the right. And I'll come back to this because this is extremely interesting in our understanding of what's going on behind the scenes. And if we scroll down, we can see here that we have what is Cloud Stacking SEO. That's my website. And Reddit and Stacking Cloud and LinkedIn and Yext and so on and so forth. So when we open this guy here, we can see that it expands like this, and I have several interesting things that I can note by looking at this. So the first thing is that this guy here that looks like a link is not a link. So this it's a kind of like a button for a pop-up. So you can see when I move my mouse down here and click on this guy here, this changes, and I move down here and click here, this changes. So in the AI overview, Google is actually linking to their own kind of like pop-up or overview. But it's not bad, and I'm going to explain to you why it's not bad. Because when I click this guy here, it's changing when I click, but then when I click this guy here, I can actually see why or what's important for this featured snippet. So I can see that LinkedIn, there's an article here. Leap Out Digital, there's also an article, and then LinkedIn Edifying Voyages. Actually, I don't know what that is. Let's just see what that is. So that's also LinkedIn Pulse. Okay, so 2 LinkedIn posts and then 1 website post. And when I scroll down, I click this guy here. I see LinkedIn, Leap Out Digital, LinkedIn again, probably the same. And then LinkedIn, Leap Out, Image 1, Sentient, Reddit, Outreach Monks, LinkedIn, Reddit, and then the summary down here, or conclusion. And then we have Reddit, Sonic, LinkedIn, Leap Out, Kindle, and LinkedIn, and then YouTube. And so they chose this YouTube video for this keyword here. So that tells us several interesting things. So first of all, when it comes to the text itself, this tells us how Google is looking at an article. So what should we include in articles today? So if we copy all of this here, go to word counter, wordcounter.net, and count these words. So we can see that it's a 340 words article. So if you don't have any ideas, what you could actually do is you could copy all of this text and then rewrite it. Just don't remove all of the keywords, of course, like Amazon and cloud stacking, but you could actually rewrite this and add a little bit more text. But I find it very interesting that Google is actually showing us what their optimal article length is, at least in the AI overview. And this is, again, if I failed to mention, this is generated by Gemini. So that's one thing it talks about, or it shows us the article length, and it also shows us for this keyword and for other keywords that I tried, it shows us the topics. Here's a more detailed breakdown. It shows us the topics that it finds interesting and finds important for this keyword. So backlinks, domain authority, keyword optimization, interlinking, and the benefits and criticisms and considerations. I think this is extremely interesting, and then it's also showing us that perhaps it's a good idea to include YouTube videos in your blog post, in your articles, because Google is showing us. So this is how they're structuring their article, their AI overview of this topic, and this is what they choose to include: a YouTube video. Obviously, they own YouTube. And when it comes to how do you actually get featured, how do you get these links? Because if I click this guy here, I can see LinkedIn, Leap Out Digital, and LinkedIn, and the text itself is taken from one of these websites that you can see when I click this guy here. So how do you actually get featured here? Well, it's extremely obvious. Use LinkedIn Pulse. You can see here 2 LinkedIn Pulse articles. Let's click here. 2 LinkedIn Pulse articles. 2 LinkedIn Pulse articles. 2 LinkedIn. 1 Reddit. And LinkedIn and Reddit. And Reddit and LinkedIn. And Reddit again. So if I'm searching for cloud stacking SEO, I'm seeing something similar. Let's see here. No YouTube video for that guy here. But if I'm clicking here, again, LinkedIn, some websites, and LinkedIn, and LinkedIn again. So it seems that, okay, so yes, this was the one I was looking for, Scribe. I didn't know about Scribe before today when I searched for cloud stacking SEO. So when I click this guy here, scribehow.com. I'm going to investigate what this is. I just created an account, but it seems that you actually use Scribehow to create standard operating procedures, and obviously you can also use it to create the pages like this. I didn't know about this. I'm definitely going to look into this, because why is Scribe important? Scribe is important because Google is actually citing Scribe as a source. Google is citing IDC blog, Scribe, search engine lands, LinkedIn, and so on and so forth. And it's not easy to get a backlink from search engine lands unless you're a known SEO author. It's not easy to get a link from IDC blog. But LinkedIn, I mean, you do have a profile on LinkedIn, create an article there. Scribe, create an account. Reddit, create an account. So that's why these guys are important, because you can create an account. Let's see if I see more interesting truths. Rock content is not someone I know. LinkedIn brand will Leap Out. Yeah, so it's there's not someone that I know there, but I think this is extremely interesting, and it gives us insight to what can we actually do to get into this AI overview. Let me search for. Yeah, so I tried searching for Yax. No, Yax. So I tried searching for Yax, the brand name, but no. No AI overview there. Schema writer. No AI overview there. Jespernissen SEO. No AI overview there. This is the knowledge panel that I have created for myself. Perhaps I'll create another video where I'm going to explain how to actually get a knowledge panel like this. So, yeah, but it's not an AI overview, it's my knowledge panel. What can we do? Search engine optimization. Yeah, so keyword like this will of course have an AI overview. And let's just, while we are closing down, let's just see here, SEO.com, marsseo.com, and so on and forward. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, because this has just been rolled out in Denmark, and now I'm going to start to experiment with this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to find out in Denmark what can I do to get into the AI overview more than I already am, because I think this is important. I know this is going to be important for all of us doing SEO in the future, to be present in the AI overview. And so MailChimp. So you can actually create on MailChimp. You can they have this feature. If you have a MailChimp account, you can actually create a website Parasite SEO website in MailChimp with the MailChimp pages. So that's a good one. Let's see here. Moz. Google for developers. Not possible. Dude, let's see here. WordStream. Yeah, so I already have a list of 4 to 5 websites that I can utilize. So these are LinkedIn, Reddit, Scribe, YouTube, and I didn't actually see Medium. That's a little bit funny. I haven't seen Medium for any of the keywords that I have searched for anyway. So yeah, and then MailChimp, of course, also. So yeah, that was the topic for this video here. AI overview. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.